everybody, Micah Thomas for Purina Animal Nutrition here, and today I want to veer off the cattle path a little bit and talk to you about sheep, specifically hair sheep. And we're going to interview a couple of customers in South Central Kentucky, one by the name of Bobby Grider and one by the name of Spencer Roy. Now Bobby has Stable Rock Katahdins and they focus on selling replacement breeding stock to customers, where Spencer has focused more on the commercial side of things and just selling pounds at the stockyard. So we're going to hear from both ends of the industry here and their experiences using Purina's products and the Proof Pays program that we offer with sheep and goat products now. So without further ado, here's Bobby Grider and Spencer Roy.
Hello, my name is Bobby Grider and you're at the Stable Rock Katahdin Sheep Farm in Russell Springs, Kentucky. And here's where my wife Sue and I keep around 50 breeding ewes year-round. We raise purebred Katahdins for resale in seed stock to go out across the country. Right now we have our stock as high as we know 13 states across the country.
My name's Spencer Roy. I'm from Russell County, Kentucky. I grew up on a farm. My grandfather started our dairy farm back in the early 70s, I suppose. I grew up on it, grew up around it. My father actually took over the farm a few years ago. We have a dairy operation, beef operation, also do some grain farming as well. This past year I broadened my horizons into the sheep industry and started out with just 5 head. And over the last several months I've worked my way up to roughly 60 adult sheep right now. I raise Katahdin and Dorper and a lot of Katahdin Dorper cross.
About a year ago we started using some Purina products. We started with the Salt and Mineral, Winter Rain Mineral. We really like that product. It doesn't break down, the weather doesn't bother it. You still got your same consistent product. The foot care went down to a minimum. It seemed like their hooves and everything were in much better condition. And the intake on it is comparable to everyone else's across the market. It's competitively priced and it works really well. And then a year ago, Purina came out with a high-fat Purina Accuration tub, and we started our dry ewes on that as soon as we'd weaned all of our lambs off. And our ewes, like everyone else's, are usually in their weakest condition right after lambing and weaning. And in a matter of about 2 months' time, they had taken it by themselves without any supplement, and it brought the body score up. By the fall of the year, they were ready to breed. The ewes were in the best condition that we've ever had in the past 12 years. We offered that tub all the way up through breeding, all the way up through gestation. When they got ready to lamb, their intake was up a little bit on it because they were raising some big lambs inside of them, and the intake was up, which needed be. So when it came time to lamb, our records showed us that we had the smallest lambs that we had last year after starting all the Purina products. The smallest lambs we had weighed 9 pounds. We only had 6 lambs that weighed under 10 pounds. Multiple births, lamb numbers were up, and we were really pleased and satisfied with the product so far.
Previously, I was feeding just a 12% sweet feed whenever I first started out. I started out feeding a different tub, protein tub, and there's a 125 pound protein tub. I'd put them out, say on a Monday. By Friday, with just 20 head, it was gone. And by the time I ended up switching, I was going through 225 pound tubs a week at $45 a piece. Then I made the switch over to the Purina high fat tubs and fell in love with them from the minute I put the first one out. The Accuration high fat tubs, which obviously there's a 75 pound difference between the two, but they are lasting on roughly 60 head. I can put one out and it'll still last me 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks, depending on what pasture I've got them in and different things of that nature. My thinner animals have really fattened up, and their body weight and body conditioning score is really increased and got up to where I like it.
This year we also went to a Purina Balancer product, and we have really liked that product because we could take that one Balancer pellet And we mix it, ourselves, we mix it with a cracked corn and oats and a little bit of ground hay. And we offer some wet molasses with it. We can take that balancer pellet and we can, with some just minute changes, we can take that anywhere from a 20% protein for a young lamb just born, all the way down to a 13% protein for maintenance. So we use it all across the board. We use that product to feed our breeding rams with, which sometimes we keep as many as 6 breeding rams, and our 50 ewes when we want to supplement them. We creep feed this product. We offer it free choice to the lambs from birth. And then we creep feed full choice all the way up until weaning, and then we creep feed full choice for about 2 weeks after weaning.
Mike, I would call or text you anytime, and if with any questions I've got, you're always quick to get back with me, and you've worked great with me. And as far as day and day goes, they've been awesome to work with. I mean, their prices, and they're very competitive, and it's really been a good program that I've started up with.
One thing we're really impressed with and really satisfied with is our support group that Purina has to offer. We have, Purina has nutritionists just an email away or a phone call or a text away, and she'll take care of you by far as soon as she possibly can. And the support from the sales end of it and the stores that we deal with are untouchable. They have done a really great job getting our product to us and working with us day after day.
So I'll leave you with a couple of things now that you've heard straight from the producers who've used our products and who have used our Proof Pays program. Number one is that we've got a great tech team behind us here at Purina Animal Nutrition on the small ruminant side of things. Miss Maggie Amberge is our tech specialist, and she lives right here in the state of Kentucky, and we can utilize her as much as we need. She's always just a phone call, a text message, or an email away. And if you've never heard her speak before, you need to try to make it out to one of our sheep and goat meetings and hear the information that she has that could really help you out on your operation. The other thing is that if you're interested in our Proof Pays program, just know that you need 50 head or more, and you can reach out to me via phone, by a phone call, a text message, or an email, and I can get the rest of the information to you. We offer the Proof Pays program on our AccuRation high-fat tubs, on our sheep and goat minerals, and on several of our feed products as well. Don't ever hesitate to reach out to me or the dealer in your market, and they can let you know about the Proof Pays program as well.